Hi everyone, welcome to my channel if you are new here. So in my last video towards the end, I talked to you guys about how I am actually getting knee surgery tomorrow. So I forgot to mention what happened though. So I did tear my meniscus in my right knee, as you can see on the MRI where that triangle is where I have circled. That whole area is supposed to be dark, and that white line that is going through it, that is the tear. And I was talking to my doctor about it, and he was saying that he was thinking my meniscus was probably just barely hanging on by a thread for years now. It could have been injured from gymnastics. I was a gymnast for 17 years. It could have been an injury about to happen at work as a flight attendant. It could have really been from anything in my active lifestyle. I know the exact moment that I tore it though. It was when I was at the gym and I was doing a cable kickback exercise, and as soon as I did the kickback, my knee felt immediately funny and I just knew it. I was like, I definitely just tore my meniscus, because I have had this same surgery on my left knee twice. So I know what the injury feels like. I know what the surgery is like, but I'm still a little bit nervous for tomorrow, but also excited to actually get the procedure done and get back to being healthy. But there's actually a few things that I need to do in preparation for the surgery, and the first is I need to get a very specific soap with the ingredient chlorhexidine. The brand name of that soap is Hybliclins. I think that's how you say it. So I'm at Walgreens right now. I'm gonna try to get that. I also need to pick up a prescription as well. This is the soap that I had to get. I could not find this at first. I had to ask for help, but I'm really glad they had this in stock. So I have to use this tonight in the shower, and then I am not allowed to use any lotion before I go to bed too, which is gonna be a bit of a struggle for me because I am a lotion fiend. I love putting lotion on before I go to bed. So I'm just gonna have to deal with that. But then I also just got regular soap for Eric and I. This is Dove Deep Moisture. I do really like Dove, and I like that has the pump too. So we just needed some body wash, so I got that for us as well. The next thing that I need to go do is I need to go get my nails taken off. I'm really sad because I love these ones, but you have to have all of your nail polish off for surgery. So gotta go do that, and then I can head home. I just got to the hospital. Eric is allowed to be out here with me once I am changed into my hospital gown and the nurse preps me for surgery. He's allowed to wait with me until they actually take me back to surgery. This is my little bed. They gave me my gown. This is a bag for my shoes. This is a bag for my clothes. There's a blanket right here and some hospital socks. So now I have to get changed. I'm home now. I'm alive. Surgery was successful, thank goodness. I didn't vlog at all yesterday because when I came home from the procedure, I was exhausted. I pretty much slept the entire day. But you guys, Luna was so cute. She just hung out next to me all day. She even took a nap with me for a few hours, and she was just my little shadow. It was adorable. She could definitely tell that something was wrong with me because she just would not leave my side. But I mean, I'm not complaining about that. But yesterday, the craziest thing happened. So before my surgery, they gave me an antibiotic just to prevent infection or whatever through an IV in my wrist. And I have wrote down the name of the antibiotic because I found out I'm allergic to it. So I want to say it's about 15, maybe 20 minutes after they're giving me the antibiotic, and all of a sudden I'm like, I'm really itchy. I'm like scratching my head like crazy. I am just thinking, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I am so itchy. And then the itch started going like down my back, onto my chest, and all of a sudden I was so uncomfortable. Like I wanted all of my clothes off, like because the texture of it on my skin was driving me crazy. And I looked at Eric and I was like, I don't know what is wrong with me, but I am so uncomfortable. I feel so itchy everywhere. So he came over and he like looked at my chest and then looked at my back, and he was like, yeah, you were lit up. You're definitely having an allergic reaction. And so I was like, I don't know what to do. So I rang the little call bell to have the nurse come, which I felt bad doing that, but also, I mean, I was very uncomfortable. So she came and she immediately saw what was happening and knew that I was having something that is called, I have it on my phone because I wrote it down. It's called Red Man Syndrome reaction, and it's from the antibiotic vancomycin. I don't know how to say that, but anyway, that's what they gave me. And when I looked it up online, it said between 3 and 47% of people have this reaction to that medicine, which makes no sense. Like, that's such a big gap of numbers. But anyway, I am definitely one of those people. And so as soon as she saw what was going on, the nurse shut off those meds, and then they gave me Benadryl, which obviously helped the allergic reaction. And then I went to surgery and I knocked out, and I didn't remember anything else past that point until I woke up from surgery. And what's funny is I actually took a really long time to wake up from my anesthesia. It took me 2 hours from that point to wake up from the anesthesia. And so then I could start getting ready to go home. I just have to say too that a huge shout out to my boyfriend, Eric. He has just been such a huge help through all of this, from just all the little things like driving me to the hospital, helping me change into my clothes after my surgery, to taking off my bandage and helping me ice after my procedure, and just overall being here for me. Like, I think it's so important when you are looking for a partner to be with someone that you know will take care of you when you are unwell. And I think that just goes to show a lot of who their true character is, you know, how they treat you when you're not feeling well and whatnot. And so I just feel very, very lucky and blessed to have him. He is going to the gym right now. I definitely am not going to the gym. I cannot go to the gym for a while, but there are some exercises that I can start doing for my knee, such as like bending it, straightening it, trying to lift it. You know, it's really important after meniscus surgery to keep the joints moving. And another thing too, I'm really fortunate that I do not have to be on crutches at all. I can weight bear. Obviously I can't run or jump or anything like that, but I can walk, which is really nice. Originally, my plan yesterday was to come home and read all day, but I was so delirious and drowsy and out of it that I could not concentrate. So today I will be spending my day diving into this beautiful book, Powerless. I'm only on chapter 4 of this book, but can we take a moment to appreciate just how beautiful the pages are? I am annotating it. Here's the map that's on the inside of the book. And oh my gosh, just like look at these chapter pages. They are so beautiful. I'm at the part right now where they just announced the purging trials, which reminds me a lot of the Hunger Games, but this is definitely more of an adult version of the Hunger Games. I am really excited that I finally have the time to just dive into this book. This morning, I was allowed to take my bandage off and take a shower. It feels so good to finally feel clean again. Here is what my knee looks like right now. The swelling really isn't that bad. Honestly, I was expecting it to look way more swollen than it actually is. I don't have a lot of plans for today. I just made a vlog live on my channel if you want to go check that out. And then the rest of today, I think I'm just going to read Powerless on my Kindle. I love reading the actual print copies of books, but I don't know, sometimes I just feel like switching to my Kindle and reading from here. I feel like I read quicker from my Kindle than from the print. I don't know why. Do any of you guys feel like that too? I am currently 34% of the way done with Powerless, so I'm gonna see how much reading I can get done today, and then I will update you guys on my thoughts about this book. It's been a few days since I last talked to you guys, but I did finish Powerless by Lauren Roberts, and I did really enjoy this book. I would give it 4 stars. It was just missing that little extra bit of, I don't know, oomph to give it that full 5-star rating from me. And it did get a little bit repetitive towards the middle, but I will say this book was very fast paced. There was a lot of action in it. There's a lot of romantic tension between Kai and Peyton as well, who are the 2 main characters. And the ending was so good. I was not expecting the ending at all. And now I need answers for the next book that doesn't come out until July, but I definitely think this is a solid read. And if you are looking to get into fantasy as a genre, I think this would would be a really good book for you to start with because it is so fast-paced and it is a page turner, and I do feel like the world building was very easy to understand. Like, it wasn't so confusing where you're like, oh my gosh, I feel dumb, I have no idea what's going on, but it was still intricate and magical. She heaves a shaky breath before meeting my gaze. It's like drowning in the ocean. Her eyes are the color of the shallow sea's deepest corner, a clear sky as it begins to drift into night, the subtle shade of a forget-me-not, and like the hottest flame, her eyes are blue and full of fire. So there's definitely a lot of lyrical and beautiful quotes throughout this book, so I definitely would highly recommend this. But I think that is going to be it for this video. I do have another doctor's appointment in a few days to get my stitches out, so hopefully everything will go good with that. But yeah, anyway, thank you everybody so much for clicking on this video and for watching it. If you did like it, please give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I would love to see you again in future videos. I hope that you're having a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!